Welcome to the Agents of the Roundtable Wiki Community AMA. Every Monday, we discuss Secret Network and its applications with guests from all around the network. This is an audio recording of the AMA. We hope you enjoy.
Welcome, everybody. We're going to give it a few minutes and wait for people to arrive. But yeah, this is a Secret Agents takeover of the Agents of the Roundtable. So get ready for some agent stuff.
Get ready for some Skrilla action.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I can't wait to see what the Pope brings. The secret Pope is starting his own secret church. It's going to bring some good teachings.
Let's get ready to testify. Just give it a couple of moments and let people drip in here. All right, shall we get started then? So yeah, welcome everybody. This is a special Secret Agents takeover of the usual Agents of the Roundtable. Our beloved friend and agent Ertemann is away on a much deserved break at the moment, so we're going to take over today. We'll be back to the normal schedule of educational broadcasts next week, but we just wanted to focus on the Secret Agents program. A lot has changed with it over the past couple of weeks and months that some people may not be aware of, and we've shifted the focus very much to rewarding high-level contributors and people that really put the effort in. So we want to talk a little bit about that, about our journeys, about the ways that you can get involved and bring your skills to the table. And we want to get some questions from you and answer them in the best way we can. So for the first part of the call, we're going to go through a little Q&A session talking about the program. And then after we've done a few questions, we'll open it up to ask us anything. So yeah, at that point, we'll give more instructions later, but you can request to speak if you have the Twitter Spaces on your phone. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for PC yet. They don't have that functionality. But yeah, just feel free to put a request in if you want to ask a question at any point, and the host will let you speak. Okay. So, without further ado, host, what is your first question for us?
So the first question is, what is the best way to get started as a secret agent?
Awesome. So what you need to do is head to scrt.network/agents. It's a pretty easy link to remember to join up. You will submit your email address and then you'll get an email. Make sure you check your spam folder because sometimes it can land there. But it's going to take you through to our Secret Agents headquarters, which is an interactive platform that links into your Discord. It links you up to the Secret Network Twitter. It links in with your Kepler wallet. At the moment, we're going to add more wallet support later on for mobile users. And that allows you to start completing missions and quests in the system, and you can start earning points. You can use those points to buy merchandise. To if you do high-level contributions, you can use it to buy SCRT. And yeah, so the link is scrt.network/agents. Make sure you join up there. You can invite your friends, colleagues, and family as well. The program exists to train and educate new users, and the goal is eventually to build them up to a career. So the Secret Agents program is very much a recruitment program first and foremost. It exists to take people who have got any level of knowledge in crypto and Web3 and train them into excellent contributors to the various areas of the network that we need it. The ways we achieve that is via working groups, which we can talk about a little bit later, but the kind of top level is that we have 8 of them, 9, and they are agent engagement, recruitment, design, education, university relationships, events, international communities, social media presence, and the secret agency media itself, which is the account that's hosting this AMA session today. So if you're skilled in any of those areas, you can get involved and yeah, contribute in the best way you can. Every one of us that's part of the secret agency and a lot of the key players in the secret network have come through the Secret Agents program. So, for example, myself, I started out as a product developer. I was a product developer for many years in the food industry. It's an industry where there's a lot of industrial secrets. You need to maintain a high level of privacy to stop your competitors getting knowledge of your new product development. So I was doing some research into Web3 and how we can integrate that into the business that I was working with, and doing a lot of research on privacy technologies. I came across Secret Network through a Coin Bureau video, and then I kind of just thought, no one else is doing this kind of stuff. No one else is thinking about privacy at the time. It's a little bit more of a hot topic now with all the stuff that's going on with Tornado Cash, and with Monero at the moment. But at the time, it was like no one in crypto was talking about privacy, and as far as I was aware, no one had even started on private smart contracts. I came across Secret, and I was blown away. So what did I do? I kind of came at the start of the Secret Agents program, which was started by some of the old timers in the network, like Brendan from Wispernode, and Patrick, who now works with the Secret Foundation. And they kind of just started the program. So I started out making like memes and things like that and posting them on Twitter, just as just a bit of fun, really, to kind of help me learn more and make bad jokes at the same time. But they were kind of really well received, and so I started doing it more and more and really got the bug. And eventually, I was helping people a lot who were on board into the network, because by that point I was quite skilled in how to start. I would give people a little bit of SCRT for their transaction fees to get started on the network, that kind of thing. And then I was asked to join the support team, so dealing with like pretty highly technical tickets and people who've lost funds, that kind of thing, and helping them out. That taught me a hell of a lot about how the network operates and how to deal with these complex issues, and a lot about how blockchains as a whole operate and how the back end works. So I did a few months stint in the support team. I was then asked by Brendan of Wispernode to become a lead of the awareness committee, so helping to strategize our outreach, our recruitment, our agent engagement, all that kind of stuff. We restructured the Secret Agents program last year to focus more around missions, and then we decided to revamp it again this year with the Agents HQ. So focusing more around working groups. Did a little bit of business development for one of the validators, and then I became a leader of the secret agency in its new form. So that's my story. I didn't expect it to be to turn into a full-time job at all, but it did, and I'm very glad that it did. So why don't we, Malch, what's your story? How did you get involved?
Yeah, I don't know if I can top that, Skrilla. That's one hell of a story. And I'm curious if you ever miss the cooking days, because I know you've got quite the chef background. It's pretty cool. But
I do a little bit. But I like to cook for friends now, rather than like a restaurant full of people on a Saturday night.
The many talents of SecretSkrillah. Find him and learn more about him in the Discord. Yeah, my story is a little bit shorter. I've been around for about 14 months now, and I'd like to think of myself as like a really good example for any agent that's listening or that just started, because I really did come in through what Skrilla and Brendan and Wispernode had set up. Right, they set up the Secret Agents program, and I just came in as like a super green, love this project, want to help them succeed. What can I do to get involved? So I joined the Agents program about 14 months ago, and just did everything I could. Showed up consistently to meetings, which are now the working groups. contributed, not only through messages, but a lot of voice contribution as well. And I took a lot of projects that the working groups have. So if you look in the working groups now, the pinned comments will always show you what that working group is doing on an individual project level. The education was one that I got involved in early, where I would just create infographics for whatever they were working on. And I would earn secret agent points. I would earn some, those points that helped me move up the ranks. After just doing that consistently for like, I want to say 4 to 6 months, my points got so high that I started being one of the top producing and highest ranked secret agents. So that helped a lot of the leaders see like, okay, this agent's really getting involved. What else can we have them do to contribute at a higher level? From there, I think doing those small projects, I'm trying to dig back in the memory banks because it seems like every month is like 2 years in crypto. But I think after doing those little projects, I was able to ask Brendan and Skrilla if I could become an agent coordinator. I saw that they were building out a team and they needed help running this massive program. I think the agents program was like 20,000 agents at the time. And so it was just the two of them, and they were building out some agent coordinators on one of their on-chain proposals. So because I had just shown up consistently, done that work, I was able to ask that. And lucky enough, they brought me on board as a coordinator. So I helped run the program, doing little things like keeping track, helping agents on board, keeping track of points, getting agents, showing them routes of how to get involved. And then through that, opportunities just kept getting bigger and opening up very quickly. The most recent one was the University Relations Working Group. That started, I think, back in February is when we started building that out. And I noticed nobody was willing to jump on that because that was a very high visual. You had to have some selling experience, no sales funnels, and then be held to KPIs, which that's a big leap to go from like part-time help to now that. But that's my background. My background is very heavy sales, entrepreneurship, and a bit of accounting. So I thought it was a really good fit, and I asked the leads above me if I could take a heavy position in that. I showed them, and for anybody that's listening, I recommend this is always the best way to do it. Like, show you're consistent, but then show how you can bring the value. Like, don't just come and say, what can I do? Show, hey, I noticed nobody's jumping on the university lead. Can I take that responsibility? And what I plan on doing is this solution, right? Because everybody here is just so busy. Nobody's going to just tell you what to do. But if you come to somebody with the solution to a hole that needs to be filled, that's what's going to set you apart from everybody else and help you move up. And luckily I did. And so now I've been leading the university outreach. I got all the other agent coordinators and other agents that help me achieve our goal there, where we actually cold call universities, we set up a prep call, and then we present Secret to them to show them what we can offer. And in that process, we end up recruiting a lot of devs and a lot of future agents that get involved as well. So that's where I'm at now. I just jumped on to help co-lead with Erdeman, the social media presence. So I'll be tackling some of that, which I think will be a good mix of getting exposure out there that can also help the university efforts. A lot of these, like you said, working groups can be linked together and really help each other out. So that's been my circle and kind of where I'm at on the secret side. A little bit of extra tip for everyone. Secrets, the beauty of Secret One being the layer one is so many applications get built on top of it. Those applications need help too. So the skills that I learned as a coordinator, I was able to offer to say like Shade Protocol and help them build their Discord and things like that, moderate. So this is really the landing platform. Like, agents, get involved and you'll see that there's just so many different ways to spread out and help people that need it. And then if you stay around long enough, you'll see that there are a lot of job opportunities that have the potential to turn into like full-time careers. Stash right now is hiring a growth lead, stuff like that. So that's my story. Yeah, Pope, do you want to take it from here and give us yours?
Yeah, sure. So I also started as an agent last year, August. So when I started as an agent in our Nigeria community on Telegram, we were so passionate about what Secret was doing. Then I usually assist them to design some little memes, GIF and stickers in the Nigeria community. So they told me about the agents program, and I signed up. When I signed up for the agents program, I saw I could do a lot more for Secret Network, both in Nigeria and also for the global community on Discord. So from there, me and my friends started helping the network, creating awareness. We started engaging the network, joining the meeting. And I found a lot of interest in what they are doing now. I love this privacy. All my life, I've always wanted a private life and always wanted to do things privately. But I believe on blockchain, this could be achieved as well. Then when I see what CP was doing, I could achieve this privacy both on blockchain and in real life as well. So that gave me a purpose because I've always wanted a private life and everything I wanted to do was meant to be private. I always want to share with people, I want to share it. Not everyone should have access to what I'm doing. So then I became very active in the community. Then one day, Skrilla reached out to me and asked me if I can be a leader. So then I was like, wow, man, this is huge. I was really surprised. Then I was like, yeah, sure, I can be a leader. And he told me, okay, no problem, I'll get back to you. Then I think a week after, then they reached out to me that they would love me to be the agents coordinator for Nigeria or Africa. So I was like, wow, this is really, really huge. I was so surprised. I never saw it coming. And then I became the agents coordinator.
So sorry, Pope. I think your audio just got cut off. But yes, Pope runs so many initiatives for the secret agents in Africa. If you are part of that community, definitely connect with Pope to find out how you can get involved, from educational sessions to games nights and all that kind of stuff. Why don't we hear from Wesley, who's hiding behind the yellow agents icon with no face at the moment?
Yeah. So for me, it started in 2018. I was curious with the Bitcoin and everything, and suddenly I created groups for just random people that wanted to know more about crypto. And like one day someone told me about Secret, and they said, yeah, you need to invest in it because it's a good project. And he was joking like, tomorrow it will be from $1 to $2. So I started with that, and this, like the day after, it really went from $1 to $2. So that was something that I didn't expect. So that was my starting with Enigma at that time. And I was just going into the chat from Enigma, and I noticed that they didn't have any international communities. So I suggested at Tor to create them. Eventually, I created around, I think, 10 channels for different languages. And basically, I did all 10 of them just for fun, because I was thinking, like, if there are more people in the project is getting bigger. So yeah, talking about getting things done without asking, this was one of the things that I just came with, that I thought, okay, this is just needed because there are a lot of languages. So yeah, I did that for 3 years. Eventually the crash became a fact in the I think starting 2018 2019, I think. So there was a lot of less people talking about secrets, Bitcoin, and overall. So eventually, yeah, you need to do other things because it was not my main job. And then they started with the new name Secret. I was a little bit worried in the beginning because there was like a change. Everyone needed to change to another, swap it. And yeah, then I saw the price going up again, and a lot of people were talking again, but the international agent, I mean the international community groups, were still Enigma. So they started like a real program for this kind of things, and I didn't know about. So then Jeremy from Jeremy, he just sent me a message like, can we take over your groups, because we really want to have the groups and then change it to secret. And that was the day that I started as a Dutch agent in the program that they created. And yeah, instead of just doing the Dutch chat, I asked Jeremy to do a lot of more things. I wanted to improve things. I wanted to create websites. I wanted to help them with design. And yeah, eventually now we went from IGC to Secret Agency, and now we have just one big new thing coming up with a new UI. It's so professional now that I'm very happy to still be part of it and doing it full time. So yeah, that was just my story from Enigma to Secret.
You're an OG, Wesley.
Yes.
I had a start off another question for you, and I thought Wes would be a good one for this then, since you're the secret agency man himself. What ways do you think agents can contribute, besides just doing daily missions? Is there a good workflow that you can present to us?
I think in overall, like how I did it, was like before I, like if for example, if you have an idea, you can just wait and ask for people to, for example, to ask us like, can I do this or can I do that? But you can also say like, okay, I'm going to spend some time in doing and creating something and then showing it to everyone. I think that's a good way to start. Because for example, I just spent a lot of hours in creating ideas, just to show them that this was needed. But also the most important thing was not that I was thinking like, okay, I can earn something with it, but the most important thing for me was Secret Network is going to be bigger, and I invested it in that. That was the main thing. Like, I want to see it grow. I want to see it becoming a big thing. So talking about the working flow, I think in overall, the main thing is that you need to keep in mind like, okay, this needs to be a big thing. I want to be one of the people that made Secret Network big, that you can be proud of yourself. And if you have that motivation, then the rest will come.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's the folks that have taken the initiative and solved some of the problems that they've seen are the ones that that sit at the big table now. Definitely, both of the times we've revamped the agent program, it's been kind of this group of people that have pushed most of the initiatives forward. So yeah, if you have an idea, just roll with it. That's my advice. In terms of where you can get information about tasks that are looking for help from secret agents, well, those discussions are held in our Discord server via the working group channels. So I'll just give a brief rundown with the other guys about the working groups and what they do. If you do want to get involved with a working group, follow the link that's over in the comments. You'll be able to become a secret agent via that link if you're not already. If you are, you can use the join a working group quest after you've completed the onboarding process. You can use that to choose as many working groups as you like, and from there you can participate in open projects. So the working groups we have are agent engagement and recruitment. These focus on creating gamified, engaging missions for the agents, finding new ways to keep them engaged, finding new opportunities within the network. So, for example, the head of growth opportunity that's available at Shade Protocol right now will be pushing secret agents to go for that role and all the other roles that open up in the network. You will find if you become active within secret agents that a lot of the core leaders in the network have been through the secret agents program and then found their career of their dreams through it. So yeah, and we also have design and education. So design and education is focused around agents who want to create content, graphic, mostly for the design piece, and video as well. But also educational articles and infographics is handled mostly by the education committee. There is a lot, the education working group, sorry. There is a lot of crossover between the two working groups, and they kind of exist to provide mentorship and guidance for any agent that wants to get involved with those creative arts. So you'll find that if you join in the conversations there and post some of the stuff that you're making, the other agents are going to give you tips and feedback and generally make you an all-round better content creator. So, for example, at the moment we have a pretty neat course on how to create videos, which can take you from zero to becoming a video creator in a short space of time. So do check that out if you're interested in that kind of stuff. My man Malch over here is heading up the university relations and events. So why don't you take it away with those two, Malch? Tell the world what they're about.
Yeah, this is my little baby currently, and like I hinted towards earlier, this is where I'm spending the majority of my efforts, and we've had a couple agents come through and other agent coordinators that are really making this into something big. I find that throughout the beginning, the number one thing that we like revamped all this into, and that I know especially in the university group, like there's no way to just shill, right? Like the only way that you can really get involved is if it's in like a high quality way. So I know like in the university group, me and my team, actually Skrilla, you built it out for us, the form. So if you're just an agent and you're like, how can I get involved really quick? I'm new, I'm in college, or I have a good relationship with my university. We have a form. Check out our university channel, and the pinned comments will always give you the direction you need. And then there's the form you can fill out to let us know. And we will actually put you in a place where you can lead that connection, get involved. You'll earn the agent points for it. We don't just like take what you've given us and steal all the credit. Everything that's been designed in the Secret Agents program Secret Agency is a way for you to bring your best quality foot forward and to keep moving up. And everybody on this team, they do a great job of that. It's the ones that really come to like just shill, just put out things to try to pump price or just low quality stuff. That's really what our moderator team does a good job of, like not rewarding. You actually don't even get points if you do that kind of behavior. So the university and event stuff is a cool way to get involved quickly, right? Like build a connection with us in your university, and we'll build a custom presentation for them, show them what we can offer, like grants, dev mentorship, Secret University, which is being built out by a couple devs for actual courses, like quick courses on learning how to code in Rust or practice building your first secret application. There's ways to get involved very, very quickly. And that's what we're doing. Event-wise, events are, going, checking your local meetup or Eventbrite for ways that in your local area, either you can host an event or you can be a speaker, and our teams will help you get a presentation or how to recruit agents that are interested in privacy. We give you guys the tools to do that. So definitely come hang out with me in the university relations and events group. I live in that Discord, so you'll find me there all the time.
Nice, thanks, Malch. Why don't we hear about the International Community Working Group next, from Wesley and Pope?
So international community in overall, it's just everything that has to do with international communities. So basically what we are doing is we are gathering every language in the Telegram so that everyone can join the Telegram from their own language, that they can talk in that, and they just engage with the people that are closer than other people in the community. Also, we are doing translations. At the moment, we first did it with a repository for like in the public. We now want to scope it a little bit down for people that are interested but also good in translating, so that we can translate a lot of things from English to their native language. In what we currently also have is we're starting with the quest lines in the UI, and everything is going the right way. ThePopeBlack, I think you want to say something about the African side.
Yeah, of course, I would love to. So in the African community, we are having different weekly section. On Monday, we usually have a weekly Twitter space where we teach about the previous activities that happen on the ecosystem. While on Wednesday, we have educational series. And this educational series, a lot of agents have been benefiting from it. They've been learning more about the ecosystem and each of our applications. And also on Friday, we usually have Cypher Game Night. With this Cypher Game Night, we test the agents' knowledge on how we understand how we understand the ecosystem and the applications there. In doing so, we split them into two teams and they battle against each other to win the week of to win the agents of the week. Also, agents have the opportunity to go to events happening around their community or happening in their state to present secrets and also pitch privacy to people all around the conference or events happening. Also, they also have the privilege to also host mix-up and workshop, probably maybe in the grassroots or in the university where they school, and also preach about secrets as well. Also, I was given a lot of opportunity to agents to host some of these Twitter space, to host some of these educational series, and also these agents can also contribute. Probably they might, if they're interested to bring up a new initiative in order to keep agents engaged, they can also do that as well. So make sure we carry everyone along and we make sure we engage each and every of these agents as well. So all the activities are going on Discord and also on the Secret official Secret Africa Twitter space. You can follow us at SCRT Africa on Twitter. So yeah, that will be all for now.
Thanks, Pope. And each of those sessions is at 19:30 UTC. So you have Monday the catch up, then Wednesday the education, and then on Friday you have the Cypher Games night, which is a lot of fun. The last two working groups that we have is social media presence and the secret agency media. So Wesley and Malch, you want to discuss those a little bit?
Yeah, more on the social media presence side. So I know Wes is handling the other one, but the social media presence is a new one for me. Erdeman, who is usually doing these, he's like, the guy's an animal. You guys got to go work with him. His output is amazing, and you'll learn more from him in 5 minutes than anywhere else. But I'll be helping him in that area, and that's more from making sure that the social media accounts are getting interlinked with what we call key opinion leaders. So we don't want to just stay in the Cosmos world or the secret world, right? We want to touch as many different accounts that are interested in privacy, whether you're some kind of influencer or just a fan of privacy. We want to make sure that on many social media accounts that we're building a relationship with those guys and that we're helping expand our mission, right? Making sure that everybody knows this is how Secret is doing privacy, right? We're a layer one programmable privacy. It's very different from something like Monero, where a lot of the other social media and privacy accounts seem to be very heavily focused and understanding on that. So any agent that wants to come hang out in the social media presence and help us bring solutions. If you know a good privacy account on Twitter or Telegram or an AMA, anything like that, come notify us of that in the social media presence channel. That's where we're going to be collecting all those key opinion leaders and develop a very long-term relationship with them so that we can continue to see how is privacy being done outside of our little ecosystem and how can we get more involved and teach how we do it over here. So yeah, definitely come in that channel and let us know who are your favorite Twitter accounts to follow, how do they do it, put it on our radar. That's what we'll be doing.
Yeah, from the secret aging media side, it's more the Twitter itself, for example. So we want to fill up it with community-based content. So, for example, we are now starting to build up some content calendars. We have every Tuesday, we have something. Every Thursday, we have something. For example, today we had the word of the day. Tuesdays, we have the weekly recap. So, yeah, we want to do the informal way that the Secret Network official channel can't do. So at the moment we are just doing a lot of things for it. If you're interested in this and you want to participate, if you have nice ideas, yeah, you can join us at Wednesday, 1 p.m. UTC. So yeah, just come and listen, and otherwise if you have ideas, send it in the channels, meetings chat if we have the meeting. Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, guys, so if you're listening and you want to join into one of these working groups, head to the link that's in the comments section of this Spaces. That's scrt.network/agents. You can join up there. If you're already an agent, head to the agent's headquarters and click on the join a working group quest, and you'll be able to choose which working groups you want to get involved from there. You can choose more than one as well, so don't be afraid to get involved with multiple working groups if that's your vibe. Yeah, in general, giving people a view that the Secret Agents platform is not just about Twitter and Reddit reposting and things like that, because in the past we've had a bit of criticism that Secret Agents are kind of like just shills that go in, don't really talk very much about the sort of complexities of the project, and they're just out for bounties. Well, we think that that's not the case for the majority, and some of the contributors that we have are incredibly valuable for the network. So we want to reward people who are giving it their all, really. The working groups are highly focused in those areas, and the agents that join there and that contribute there are going to be part of the next wave of people that are leaders in the network. I'm very sure about that. If you're a secret agent today, you're going to make it. It's as simple as that.
Skrillah, can I jump in on that? Because I think you bring up a good, important point.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like there has been a history where people think they can just come in and put in some very low quality work and they're going to get paid a ton of secret. And even for those that thought that back in the day, I think they quickly realized that that wasn't the case. You know, in no way was the Secret Agents program ever set up that people were getting tons of tokens for very low level reward. It never was that kind of shilling platform. But you could also see for somebody like in my position who didn't come in with that mentality, was able to work a way up into doing work that I love doing, you know, that path was always there, and that's what the program was designed for. So anybody that's in here now, I think has a very different viewpoint of this, right? It is very high quality, come in and get involved. You know, you believe in what we're doing. Like Wes said, you know, he believed something was here to that he could build and present it to the group. It was a high quality, high level thing because he believes Secret is going to do well, and he's an investor. That is very much how this is designed now, at least from my point of view, and I think that's pretty clear. And then for anybody that does try to, you know, just do shilling, there's plenty of filters put in place where they don't get rewarded for that behavior. And I think that you guys have done a good job designing it that way.
Well, we couldn't have done it without you, Melch. So yeah, lots of examples here of agents that have joined, contributed, and then taken up a full-time job within the network, or one of its dApps in the ecosystem. Yeah, another thing I wanted to just brush over before we cut to an AMA session where you can jump in via request on the mobile app and ask us any questions. I just wanted to tell you guys about Secret University. So it's in construction at the moment, and it's going to be a learning and education platform for developers and people with a more technical skill set to come in. You'll be mentored along the way and learn how to deploy secret contracts. You will learn how to build and deploy privacy-preserving dApps and all that stuff. So watch this space. We're expecting a Q3, Q4 launch for the Secret University, but we will be heavily pushing that through agents once it's ready. And all of our university outreach, all of our events, all of our education, all of our agent engagement is going to be focusing very heavily on developers. So don't feel left out if you're a dev. And if you do want to be a part of the construction of that platform, you can head over to our Discord server, and there's a channel called Secret University in the developers section. you can put your name down there, and I'm sure they'll contact you with the developments of it. So do get involved. I think with that, we're going to open up to AMA session for the next 15 minutes. So free pull A, I think you've called the first question, so feel free to unmute. If anyone else wants to ask us anything, then just put a request in and we'll put you in the queue. Take it away, man.
Yeah, thanks so much. It's been an interesting conversation with you guys so far. So my question is, seems there's a change in the leadership of the agents of the roundtable. So for this new committee, how would it differ from the formerly existing one? Although it still bears the same name, but is there going to be any change in the program structure, and how can we get to engage with agents of the roundtable committee's program more?
So this week we're just doing a takeover on our secret agency channel, because the main man Erteman is actually off this week, so we don't have access to that Twitter account. So this is like a one-off, but we'll probably do it again actually, because it's been a lot of fun. If you do want to get involved with Agents of the Roundtable, then you can connect with the education working group, which is on our Discord server. So make sure you've signed up to that via the Agents UI, and then you'll be able to participate in these AMA sessions and educational workshops every week.
Thanks so much. Thanks for the clarification. I do know that Agent of the Roundtable Committee is under the Education Working Group, but considering the fact that this program is being hosted on their Twitter handle, that was why probably I had a misconception, but I actually got it clear now.
Thanks. Yeah, just going to bring up Voter to be able to speak. So you should be able to speak now, and then next we'll bring up Developer.
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to answer a little bit about what the recent question about the Agents of the Roundtable. We are much more integrated with the education working group now. So basically reaching out there will find some way that you can collaborate. So I just wanted to point that out. It's we're not separate as a separate group anymore. We just keep the Twitter account to host these education sessions and spread some of the news. But the work is much more integrated now.
Thanks ever so much for clarifying, Voter. Okay, let's bring up Developer for the next question, and then we have coordinates after.
Oh, hey. I wanted to hear, I missed some parts about creating videos. But yeah, can you repeat, Skrilla?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so the design and education working groups, they both mentor agents to create better video and written and graphic content. You can join the education working groups call. It's every week at 14:30 UTC on Thursdays. So they just had it today, but feel free to jump in there next week. If you join that call, then they'll show you where all of that guidance is to create the video content, to do the written content with the same kind of writing style as the secret agency. And we're also about to release a new community design kit as well, which will have all the little graphics and stuff like that, the correct fonts, the correct logos. So yeah, just watch those two working groups. That's design and education. That's where you'll find all that kind of information. Don't be afraid to ask any questions that you have in their channels as well.
All right, thanks a lot. And thanks for hosting this space. Again, lots of value. But yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Developer.
Yeah, and a quick shout out here. If you guys see Aztec, he's in this room, awesome Anon. He does some great videos too. So if you ever need some examples, he's very active in the community and does some good stuff. Check out his YouTube. And Tom Clark is here. He's the Secret Foundation lead for the socials. So if you ever see them, hit them up in the Discord. You'll learn a lot from them on that front too.
I feel like the first Twitter space we've ever done has gone pretty well, guys.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
I'm gonna put Amir on the spot. Amir, I see you around everywhere in Secret. You're crushing it. No questions from you. You're already too knowledgeable. We'll see. Maybe he won't request.
I think he told me earlier he was driving. Okay, we got another request from Coordinates. Let's see if we can get a question. Hey, Coordinates, you're free to speak whenever you please.
Okay. My question is, I'm finding hard reporting missions in the new agency, in the new secret agent platform. I've completed the 14 steps, apart from the referral, but I can't seem to find the place where you report mission. I can't seem to find. For over a week now, I've not been able to do that.
Okay. Do you want to send me a DM with a screenshot of what you can see on the Become a Secret Agent mission? Because it's likely that you probably didn't hit one of the steps. We had quite a few agents that like missed a step, and then you can't actually see the daily missions quest until you submit all of the goals for the Become a Secret Agent. So that's probably what it is. But yeah, just shoot me a DM and we'll work through it and get you all those missions opened up for you.
Okay, here or Discord?
Yeah, you can add me on the agent support channel on Discord if you like, or you can send me a DM on Twitter. Up to you.
All right, thanks.
Just make sure you include a screenshot so I can see where you're up to. Okay, I think we've got Hokaj next.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, we can hear you.
Okay. I noticed the agents program has like been modified. Is there any way is there a place I could check how to sign up, like the steps and everything? Because I'm not really I'm already on the agents program, but the new modified, I don't know how to go about it. Is there a way I can check or a thread I can look into to like follow the steps to sign up again? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you across a quick link that you can use to access the platform, and then you can check it out. But do give us some feedback as well, because I know you've been around for a long time, contributing quite a lot. I'd love to hear about what you think of the new platform. So I'll send you that link in a DM now.
I'll check it out. Thanks.
Do we have anyone else who wants to ask a question before we cut off? We've got about 5 minutes left.
I've got a fun question. For as much time as I spend with you guys, I don't think I've ever asked, what's your favorite application built on Secret Network?
My favorite is kind of an obscure one, but I really like the Dex Aggregated by Button group. It's proper cool. Like, I think when we've got several new dexes online and everyone's looking for the cheapest swaps and no slippage, I think that tool's going to become really valuable.
I would say also.
Man, I gotta do some deeper work on this one then. I always bounce between Shade Protocol and Stash. Man, I think what those two teams are building is just gonna be unreal. NFT marketplace and the DeFi hub with privacy. I love them.
Yeah, I love Stash's Gumball machine. Like, nobody else is doing randomized minting, and also like every conference I go to, I usually make a secret badge for people that attend. And they absolutely love it because people, I just don't think many people are aware of the privacy layer yet and all the stuff that entails. So it's just great to be able to like go and mint the badge in like 5 minutes and then distribute it to everyone at the conference via their Telegram groups and stuff. So yeah, Stash is on the list. There's so many, man.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody here or listening to the recording, go get a free NFT, Secret Badges. Join, like, even if you just join, I think it's every Tuesday is the other Twitter space with the Secret official account. You get a secret badge that's now getting hidden content in the private metadata. You get to see something that nobody else can just because you attended that, and it's your kind of your proof of attendance that you were there. So free NFT, some secret hidden data, some alpha on Secret Network. Yeah, you gotta love what they're doing over there. Wes, do you have a favorite?
To be honest, if we can count Secret Agent program with it, then it's that. But no, I think Stash. I do really like it with the private NFTs, and the upcoming from Button Group, I think, with the that you can't front run. Really like that.
I got to put a shout out to the September 13th mainnet upgrade as well. Like, we're going to be able to deliver private governance to all the other chains. I think that's something that's going to be super important in the next few years as this space takes off. Yeah, I just don't like the idea of having all of my governance votes public. So yeah, especially in the place where I live, it's kind of a political hotbed, shall we say. I'm excited for the use cases that's got in the real world in terms of like direct democracy and things like that, bringing the power back to the people.
So in short, there's too many good things being built on Secret. You almost have to join the Secret Agents program, and you'll just find yourself get sucked into whatever you love here. I like it. Great Twitter space.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Well, we're at the top of the hour now, guys, so just want to thank everyone for coming along. We run a weekly AMA session at 1600 UTC on the Discord server every week. So join into that if you want to ask us any further questions. We're probably going to do this again because it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, don't feel worried or scared to ask us any questions in the server. Like, we don't bite at all. We love it when agents give us feedback. So we'll see you all around. And yeah, once again, the link to join is scrt.network/agents. Yeah, we'll see you all on the other side. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening in on the Agents of the Roundtable Community AMA. Follow us on Twitter at secret_AOTRT and every Monday at 7 p.m. UTC in the Secret Network Discord.